من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وحده وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحابته أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I seek refuge in Allah against the accursed shaitan. I begin in the mighty name of Allah, the ever gracious, the ever merciful. All praise is due to Allah, we thank Him. We seek forgiveness of our sins from Him. We put all our trust in Him. We seek Allah's choicest blessings upon our teacher Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah continue to bless him, bless members of his worthy household, his courageous companions, and bless all those who will continue to follow their footsteps till the day of accounting. Thereafter, I extend the best courtesy by saying Allah's peace and blessings abide with us. Good morning and welcome to SAHUR Life. This morning we are going to look at the duties of a Muslim towards his nation. These duties are also grouped into two. His personal duties towards himself. Because if you are not a good person, you cannot be a good citizen. Some people will say, we don't need a good person to be president, but we need a good president. Yeah, a bad person will certainly be a bad president. Therefore, we have a duty, a set of duties to yourself as a Muslim, and then your duties towards your nation as a citizen. As a human being and a Muslim, you have a duty to worship Allah. You have a duty to serve yourself, serve your family, serve your community, and then be a good citizen. Yeah, how do you worship Allah? You worship Allah by not worshiping others. You worship Allah, like I've said before, by obeying only Allah in whatever you're going to do. You ask yourself a question. This thing I have to do, why? Why must I do it? Why must you marry? Why must you go to school? Why must you work? Why must you engage in politics? Why must you do this and that? So the duty towards yourself is to ensure that anything you're going to do, you're not going to serve others, but Allah Himself. And when I come to your duty towards your family, to serve your family, the question will also be why? And the answer must be because Allah compels you to serve your family. So let's make it very brief. If you serve Allah, when you want to do anything, you're going to do it successfully because you're going to obey the will of Allah in it. When you live your life successfully, you do not only constitute a good citizenship, you have also rubbed on the society. Your family, your community will enjoy you. There will be peace coming out of your actions, and then the nation will benefit from the peace that emanates from your ordinary action. In other words, as a citizen and a Muslim, you must ensure that you have peace between you and Allah. That is what makes you a Muslim. You cannot have peace between you and Allah if you are always troubled by your conscience as a result of your nifaq, for example. Nifaq is hypocrisy. If you worship Allah and you are dutiful in the masjid, then you also worship the world. You are as popular in the masjid as you are in the shrine, then you can never create peace in the society because you belong to two opposing camps. If these two people have to fight, you are in between, and you will never be entirely in one group and with one group. So you have to live a purely faithful life. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وكونوا مع الصادقين. All you will believe, fear Allah and be with those who are truthful. So, belonging to the right group, every society, every nation will be constituted by bad, the good, the bad, the ugly. So the duty of a Muslim is to create a contra subculture to belong to the doers of good in society, not to belong to the party of Shaitan, Hizb Shaitan, but to belong to Hizbullah. Therefore, as a Muslim, you have duties toward yourself to make yourself a complete Muslim who does not belong to the group of evildoers. By merely carrying out these duties, you be a good Muslim as a person, your family will benefit from it. You serve your family because Allah compels you to do so. Once you marry, you become a Qawam. You spend your money on your family. You educate your family to prepare them as good citizens that will go out there to contribute to peace, to progress in the society. By just being a good person, you are reconstructing the society. You are engineering peace. You are engineering progress. You are producing members of your family as good citizens that will contribute to the progress of the nation. Now, the second group. As a citizen, as a good citizen, you must not fold your arms when critical matters that will greatly and adversely affect your nation is being discussed or is coming up or is turning out. For example, you may not agree with democracy. You may see it as a Muslim, you may see it as kufr, you may see it as something that does not have central relevance in the scheme of things in Islam. But there is no feasible means of arriving at a government today. Whatever you believe about it as a Muslim is not feasible today. Therefore, you must constructively engage the society by participating in it. You must constructively engage your government by correcting evils. Let's end this discussion with an hadith. Rasul Islam was supposed to have said what means, whoever sees munkar among you, let him change it with his hand. If you see evil in the society, change it with your hand. If you can, change it with your mouth. Speak against evil. What we call it. If you can't use your mouth, if you can't speak against evil, then change it with your heart. Although this is Adaf al-Iman, this is the weakest of faith, but it's better than zero faith. Now let's conclude with a story. Umar bin Khattab was going to address the nation in the masjid. He stood up, and a citizen stood up too, a rustic Arab. He said, head of state, you are not going to be allowed to talk unless you account for the clothes you are wearing. When you distributed these clothes, what you are wearing is more than what we gave you. And people were afraid how Umar was going to react to it, because this is accountability. This is censorship. A citizen is holding his head of state accountable for his action, personal life of his. It's disturbing him. He said, no, you must account for this. Misappropriation is being suspected. Umar asked his son Abdullah to explain. His son Abdullah explained to the nation that he gave his father his own portion. because his portion was not enough to build, to have the clothes he was wearing. After this, the rustic Arab said, Head of state, my dear head of state, we have heard. We will now obey, we will hear you and obey you. Hold your leaders accountable. You have a duty to hold your leaders accountable. But if you are unconscious of what is going, you are ignorant of what is going in society, then you're not a Muslim. You are not doing your duties to your nation. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.